All right, you got Pierson? Yeah, is Pierson there? What's up, YouTube? It's Griff, back at it again with my first time, and today we got a good story. So today's story is about the first time I got suspended. That's right, I got suspended, believe it or not. Only in high school though, nowhere else. So this was back in December of 2014. I was a senior in high school. Wait. Already? 2014? Oh my god, I am getting old. That was 3 years ago. I was a senior in high school. Most of you know I actually hate school, like beyond belief. And if you didn't know that, now you do know that. But back then, I was a typical high school kid who really didn't care about school. And I know what you're saying, most people don't care about school, especially towards the end. But most people don't usually skip class to spend the rest of the day at IKEA. Most people don't steal a janitor's room and only have the keys to it. And you know what? I did just enough to get by in high school. Like, I could have put in way more effort, but I really didn't want to. That's the gist of it. Now, that janitor's closet was actually, we called it the CO. So when I refer to it as a CO later in this video, you will understand it. Now, back in December of 2014, it was the day before Christmas. Now, me and my friends took over the CO. We planned this huge Christmas party. Now, the CO was about the size of my closet, which is not that big. We took it over, we decked it out. I'm talking lights, I'm talking Christmas trees, I'm talking refrigerators, TVs, movies, like VCRs, because we didn't have enough money to get a DVD player. Candles, a computer, it was all in there. And like I said, it was like a 10 by 10 room. So we planned this Christmas party, and the night before I'm thinking, man, this needs to be lit. I need to bring something outrageous that is going to make this amazing. So my bright idea was to bring my new puppy that I got, Rufus, which Rufus was mentioned in a vlog previous to this. And if you haven't seen Rufus, this is him. So I figured, let me bring my dog, let me dress him up in a Christmas sweater. Everybody will love it. Everybody will love this idea. It turns out, not too much. So we get to school, I bring Rufus up to the library, you know, to see some people, but also to stay under the radar too, because I didn't want to go to class to class to class. Yes, I did skip some classes that day. But I want to go to class to class to class, raising suspicion why this kid has a dog. And here's actually a clip of Rufus in the library, just in case you didn't believe I brought my dog to school. And the next thing you know, right after that video, what do you think he does? Rufus poops on the floor. Makes a good first impression, I guess. Okay, so I take him aside, take him on the hallway, I say, listen, we're gonna need to stay under the radar here. And I'm talking to him like he understands me. He looked at me with his face like, dude, you're the one that brought the dog to school. Not me, not my fault. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Makes that first impression, I clean up that mess that he made. We go to my first class, and that was the only class I went to that day. I was waiting for the text to go to the CO to meet my friends for this Christmas party that we planned. Sitting there waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Finally get the text. Mind you, my dog is running around the classroom, and my teacher was not too fond of it, but oh well, sorry. So we get the text, we drive over to the library because we had to walk back and forth to class, and we weren't even supposed to be driving. So yeah, I was just a lawbreaker. Get the dog, we go to the library, because the janitor's room was actually inside the library. Now we're all lit. Like I said, we're trying to jam in 7 people in this room. We got the refrigerator, we got the Christmas tree, we got the lights going, we got a dog. Everybody's in there. We were thinking we're pretty slick. Come to find out, we all skipped class. And everybody was wondering where we were that day. The librarian, of course, snitched on us and ratted us out. And we had 3 teachers swarm the outside of that closet room area. So we got this outside. Boys! Boys! Obviously, we stayed quiet. We shut off the music and we laid low to act like no one was in there. They knew what we were in there. They tried to get us out of there for 2 hours. Didn't work. Finally, we give up because we gotta eventually get going. There's only 2 hours left in the school day. We already planned on leaving early that day, and we leave. And of course, we got caught. We got sent right to the office. So we're all sitting there waiting to talk to the principal. And I see the assistant principal walk by with a little walkie. I'm telling you, this is something out of like a prison break. All right, you got these dudes walking around, walkie-talkies. I got like the whole administration team there. I see the assistant principal walk by with his walkie-talkie, and the principal says through it and says, yeah, you got all the kids there? Yep, they're all here. All right, you got Pierson? Yeah, is Pierson there? Does he have the dog? Over? Yep, we got Pierson right here with us. So I'm sitting there, I hear that, and I said, yep, dog's right here, don't worry. I get a little bit of an attitude because obviously I didn't want to be in the principal's office. So we each go in, one by one, they talk to us, they call our parents. Finally, it's my turn. I was the last one, of course. So me and my pup go in there. My principal says, what is this? I said, this is my dog, and he's dressed up for the festivities today. And I put Rufus on the table, and Rufus did his job. I was proud of him that day because Rufus decided to go up to the principal and lick her on the face and be all cute. So that got me out of that trouble because she was furious. So she calls my mom. That was probably the worst part, having my mom yell at me. Says, hello, Miss Pierson? Yeah, I'm suspending your kid for about 2 hours for the rest of the day, so he's gonna come home right now with his dog. Yeah, he brought his dog to school. I know. So I got suspended for 2 hours that day. 2, that's it. And I'm sure that's why I didn't make it into any colleges, because they saw I got suspended for 2 hours. So I get in my car, I'm ready to go home. I get the dreaded call, and this is what I hear. Hello?
What the f*** are you stupid? You brought the dog to school, you
Ma, it wasn't my fault.
Your car is mine. It's mine.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere this week, I swear to God.
Whatever, Mom. So I got that call, got home, and yeah, enjoyed the rest of my Christmas break. Let's just say I got Christmas break earlier than everybody else. So that's actually it for this story time and my first time getting suspended. Guys, if you did enjoy this video at all, make sure to throw a huge thumbs up down below, as always, and most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. And if you guys actually have any funny stories about the time you got suspended or detention, let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear it. So guys, I will definitely see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.